Next, we are going to study about the grade 2 disasters, earthquake and volcanoes. First, let us study about earthquake. What is an earthquake? You might have heard about this in news or in newspaper, etc. It is nothing but a sudden tremor or vibrations in the earth's crust, which may spread outward generally in a circular movement in all directions, like waves from the source of disturbance. How does it originate? It originates under the surface of the earth. The point where it originates under the earth is known as focus, and how it travels straight or directly from the focus to the surface of the earth and reaches a point called epicenter. The impact will be felt on the epicenter only. Next, let us move on to seismic waves. These earthquakes generate seismic waves. The nature, force and speed of these seismic waves depend on the nature of the medium through which it passes. That is, whether it passes through solid matters or liquid matters or gaseous matter. Based on this, the seismic waves are divided into three types, such as primary or P waves, secondary or S waves, and surface or L waves. Now let us see about these three. What are primary waves? Primary waves are the fastest and it reaches first the epicenter. How does it pass? It passes through the solids, liquids and gases, either through push and pull with an average velocity of 5.3 to 10.6 km per second. Next, the secondary or S waves travel through only the solids, shake the ground in a perpendicular to the direction in which they propagate. In this perpendicular means செங்குத்து, whereas propagate, it may spread over the large area. The average velocity of these waves is 1 km to 5 km per second. And the third type may be surface waves or L waves. They are similar to P or primary waves, but they travel first or primarily along the ground surface. But their speed is very less. They travel slower, but they are considered as the most destructive waves. What do you mean by destructive? Destructive is nothing but which causes a lot of damage to the life and property of the people. What about the speed of this surface or L waves? The speed is from 1 km to 5 km per second. I think you know that the waves are recorded by seismograph or seismometer. The science that deals with the earthquake is called as seismology. Next, we are going to study about tsunami. What is tsunami? The term tsunami is derived from the Japanese term meaning harbor waves. When the earthquake occurs under the ocean, it causes tsunami. So this tsunami waves, how does it travel? These waves travel at a great speed and the length of these waves exceeds 600 km. These waves reaches to a height of more than 15 meters near the seashore and are capable of causing destruction along the coastal area. The best example for tsunami is we can say the tsunami which took place in 2004 under Indian Ocean traveled at a speed of 600 km per hour with an estimated death toll of 2,80,000. What about the death toll? 2,80,000. Next, let us study about that volcanoes. The next disaster we can say. A volcano is a vent or opening on the surface of the earth's crust through which hot or solid or liquid or gaseous materials erupt and come out or come out to the surface from the interior. As you know already, when this magma reaches the earth's surface, what happens to that? It is cooled and solidified and known as lava. What are the major components of this volcano? They are magma chamber, vent, volcanic cone and the crater. First let us see what is magma chamber. It is nothing but the collection of liquid rock found under the surface of the earth. Okay, can you understand? It is the collection of liquid rock found under the surface of the earth. Second term, vent. Vent is nothing but it is the opening through which air, smoke, fumes, magma, etc. may come out of come out on the surface of the earth. Third one is volcanic cone. It is a landform built by the magma in the shape of a cone. Okay, I think you know the cone shape. So it may be ejected through that vent and it may form the shape of cone. So it is called as volcanic cone. And the last one is crater. What about the shape of this crater? It may be otherwise called as the large opening of volcano. It may be in bowl-shaped depression found at the top of the volcano through which the magma flows out. Based on the periodicity of eruptions, these volcanoes may be classified into three types. They are active volcano, dormant or sleeping volcano, and extinct volcano we can say. First, let us study in detail about the active volcano. You can understand from the term, it is active always. So this may erupt constantly, leaving out the lava, gases and fragmented materials. Example, Mount St. Helens in US. That is, it may erupt at all times or any time we can say. Second type is dormant or sleeping volcano. Sleeping, when we say, it may sleep for some time, then all of a sudden it may erupt. Okay, so volcanoes that do not show any sign of volcanic activity for a long time, suddenly it may explode and causes a huge destruction of life and property. Example, Mount Fuji in Japan. Third type, from the term you can understand extinct or dead volcano. Dead or extinct. What do you mean by that? We cannot see them again. Okay, that is only called as extinct or dead. So from the term extinct or dead, you can easily understand it has permanently stopped its explosion. Example, Mount Kilimanjaro. Next, on the basis of the structure and composition, the volcanoes may be classified into composite volcano, shield volcano and dome volcano. The first one is composite volcano. This composite volcano is otherwise known as strata, that is in conical shape, built by many layers of hard lava. Example, Mount Fuji in Japan. The second one is volcanic dome. It is a lava dome. Volcanic dome is nothing but it is a circular mound formed due to the slow ejection. Generally, this lava is rich in silica with strong viscosity and mostly deposited in nearby places. Example, Paricutin in Mexico. And the next type is shield volcano. Shield volcanoes are formed by intense viscous lava. Okay, shield volcanoes are formed by intense, what do you say, viscous lava. How they are? These are shallow depositions and gently sloping sides. You can see that picture. It is like a shield, we can see. What about the example for that? It is Mauna lava that is found in Hawaii Islands. Next, let us pass on to distribution of earthquakes and volcanoes. Where are the places where already the earthquakes occurred and also volcanoes occurred? They are generally occur along the plate boundaries. On such area, it is known as the circumpacific ring of fire. Okay, why it is known as circumpacific ring of fire? Where the Pacific plate often meets this volcano and earthquakes, we can say. Okay, you can see again, I repeat, they are generally occur along the plate boundaries. On such area is the circumpacific ring of fire. Why is it known so? This region is the most seismically and volcanically active. It is often affected by earthquakes and volcanoes, we may say. Next, let us see the effects of volcanoes. Effects, when we say, there are both constructive effects and destructive effects are caused by these volcanoes. First, let us move on into the constructive effects. What are the constructive effects of these volcanoes? First, the lava which comes out may be causing the fertility of the soil. Okay, the soil may become fertile when this lava is combined with that. Because of that fertility, we may get the agricultural production in huge quantity. Okay, due to that soil fertility, agricultural production may increase, or that may promote the agricultural activities. Next, maybe this heat may help to generate geothermal energy. Okay, we may have different types of energy like thermal energy, nuclear energy, hydel energy, wind energy. Like that, this is one type, geothermal energy. How it is generated? With the help of the heat generated by this volcano, that helps to generate this geothermal energy. Next one, maybe many of these volcanoes are considered as the place of tourist interest. Okay, it is the attractive tourist spots, we can say. And the last constructive effect is these volcanic materials are also used to or used as building materials. Next, the destructive effects. These volcanoes causes earthquakes, floods, mudslide and rockfall or landslide that may causes a lot of destruction to life and property of the people. The second destructive effect is this lava may travel over a large area very far and burn, bury or damage is found on its path. Okay, when it travels over a large area, it may burn the things there, bury some of the things, or it may damage whatever are found on its path. The third destructive effect is the dust and ash causes breathing trouble, or we may get that irritation. Okay, breathing may become harder or irritable. The fourth destructive effect may be it changes the weather condition or climatic condition, we can say. And the last one is it disturbs transportation in and around the region. Okay, okay, students, thank you. I think you might have understood this lesson.